Hola, buenos dias, day 8. How are you? I'm pretty late today. It's actually gone lunchtime because I worked this morning. So for those of you who don't know, I have my own business, and the reason that I've been able to come on this trip is because I have a fantastic team who are taking care of the business for me, but just want to touch in. We had a new starter today, so I really wanted to make sure that I caught up with him and said hello, and also had a researcher from a university wanting to know what I thought about some of the stuff I did. So that's my morning gone, but it's a rest day here in Pamplona. We just walked up to the cathedral, which is this building behind me here, which we're going to have a look at in a little while. We've just been trying to sort out the bag, so the bag situation's interesting. We decided that we weren't going to carry all of our worldly goods because that would be too heavy and probably cause blisters and injuries. So we only take what we need with us for the day, and maybe some emergency provisions, like spare socks and stuff like that. And then we bus the rest of it. But we're staying in an apartment here where you needed to have a key to get in, or needed to be let in, and when the company that tried to drop our bag off tried to do that, they couldn't and dropped it off at a different place. So we've just been in that different place to find out how we can leave it there for the company to pick up again to take to the next place. It's just a bit tricky. Here's one thing I've learned about it on the Camino though. If you can speak a bit of Spanish, you can probably get there. I would recommend, if you're thinking about doing the Camino, learning some basic Spanish, or definitely having a translation app on the phone. It's definitely appreciated that you're trying to speak the language, so I would definitely do that if you can. So today's plan is we're going to look in the cathedral in a minute, and then I think we're going to take Chris to get a blessing later on. There's a pilgrim blessing at 6 o'clock. And then Chris is making food for us, because you're eating out a lot on this trip. Sometimes you just want something you know what's in it, and you know exactly what it is, and it tastes like home. So yeah, feta cheese salad and potatoes is the menu for my tea, which I'm absolutely delighted about, because I haven't seen any decent portions of vegetables since I got here. So that's it. Have a great rest of your day. I'll speak to you later. Hi everybody. It's evening day 7. Look at my black eye from falling the other day. It's really bad, isn't it? Hopefully it'll get better soon. It's just early evening. My brother's just making some dinner for us, because we've got an apartment, so we could cook, do washing and things like that. So I've had an exciting day of washing, as I said to you before, a bit of working. Then we went out for some tapas. Sorry about that, covering the thing up. Went out for some tapas, pinchos, this afternoon. Played some Yahtzee. So Yahtzee, if you don't know what it is, it's a game that I used to play when I was a kid, and that me and my dad and Chris like to play when we're out and about. And it's basically like poker but with dice. It's a game of chance anyway. So we did that. And then we just went out to what I've posted a picture to the invitation. It's like a Christian welcome to Pamplona, which was lovely. A bit of a tour of some places. I highly recommend it if you're going to do the Camino. Get yourself on this tour. It runs from the 2nd of May every night at I think it's at 6 o'clock. Yeah, every night from the 2nd of May till the 27th of October. 2 o'clock outside the town, 6 o'clock outside the town hall, and they take you on a bit of a tour, show you the old walls, show you the well where the first Christians in Pamplona were baptised, into a church that is super interesting. It was built in 2 parts. Some of it is French Gothic and another part of it is Baroque, and you can definitely see the marked difference between the 2 altars. And then there was a part which is really old, which was Flemish. So it's a really interesting church. It's got all these different parts to it. And then we crossed the road into like a kind of quite an anonymous door. But if you look up at the buildings, you can see there's a big kind of stonework piece there that I've already shared in the videos. In there is a chapel. So we went in there and introduced ourselves as pilgrims. And this is the thing about pilgrims. This is the second time it's been said to me, is that when you meet other pilgrims, you should be saying, you know, who you are, where you're from, what you're doing, why you're doing, that kind of thing. It's a really nice experience to meet other pilgrims, say hello to them, and we've prayed together. So definitely recommend it. Even if you're not religious, it's a really nice way to spend an hour sightseeing and talking to other pilgrims. So tonight it's just packing up stuff. We've been in this apartment for 3 days now, so everything's spread out, so we're going to take a bit of time to pack everything up and then get ready for a really early start in the morning. We're hoping to be on the road for 7 because we've got the longest mileage we've tried to do, and it's 13k uphill, so probably 15k uphill if I'm honest. So that's quite a long way. 3-part runs uphill to a really famous kind of landmark where there's iron statues of pilgrims, medieval pilgrims, on the top of the hill. So yeah, that's tomorrow. I will share everything with you then. Take care, buen camino.